Hey guys, back at it. This is day 163 in my 1 year daily diary challenge. This challenge was prompted after I completed a 100-day challenge. And that challenge was prompted from a meditation session. So if you want to learn more about that first 100 days, pop back to those. It was really, really cool listening to my intuition and following through. And I just thought, what a better way to complete a challenge is to extend it and make it a full year. So that's what we're going to do here. And I am just real, raw, uncut, completely not edited, just sharing my daily diary, some words of wisdom, jump on my soapbox every once in a while. This is pretty much just me pressing record, talking about my day, and sharing some cool things. So let's get into day 163. Today is a Wednesday, and it was like really, really rainy today. And like I said in previous episodes, I love the rain. I love it so much. It's very cleansing. It's very calming. It's just restorative. And so I was really excited. It did bring in a little bit of cold, which I am a fan of in doses when I want to be cold, not all the time, but I got the kids up and to school, and I had to quickly shift and turn around and do some quick health and wellness things for myself, my self-care. So vibration plate and sauna. I had an appointment to go take my car title for my wrecked car to the insurance so that they could cut me a check and I could, have the money to purchase a new vehicle. So I, did my health and wellness self-care things in the morning, and then I got my title and took it over there. It was a really quick appointment. I don't know why I needed an appointment necessarily, because it was like less than 5 minutes just getting up to the building, showing my ID, signing the paperwork, and I was good to go. But they had me schedule an appointment. So after I got the check, I went to the bank and deposited that. And while I was at the bank, it was a different branch than I typically go to. The cashier person, he had a little cat pin, and I've been trying to interact more. I've been trying to use being out in the world and experiences to expand my vocabulary, expand my, sociable skills. And so I just made a comment like, oh, I love that pin. It's really cute. Does it mean anything specific to you? And so he went into this whole conversation of, it's a lucky cat pin from Chinatown, and it's good fortune and good luck financially. And he said it's for the person wearing it and for the people who are seeing it. So I was like, oh, that's really cool that you're wearing this, not just only for you, but for the other people who come in. And what a better place to wear it than a bank. And so we had this really fun conversation about the pin and about that. And then he was talking about going to like Comic-Con festivals, and we talked a little bit about that. And so it was a really fun and engaging conversation, and I left in such a much better mood, which I wasn't in a bad mood anyway. I was just still this little bit of sadness losing my car. I am working through it. I am moving through it. I am looking for the excitement. I had an amazing car. Now I'm going to get an even better one. The perfect car is out there for me. I'm going to figure it out and find it. So after I did all of that, then I headed home to just kind of like get some stuff done around the house. I mean, there's always stuff to do around here. Getting dishes done, getting laundry done, taking out the trash, continuously going through the things that we have because we're going to be moving in 6 months. So the continuous purge is going on. And I sat down to repaint my nails, just because I try to do that every week. I don't really like a lot of chipped nails. It's a look if you want it, and especially when I was working, it was harder to keep up with. But I typically just keep up with it now. So I got that done, and then I started to get myself ready for my daughter coming home from the bus. It's really, really cold outside, so I picked her up. We had a really lovely conversation, and then her dad came to pick her up. I have a networking event that I had signed up for over Thanksgiving that was rescheduled. So I'm going to that this evening, and I, got dressed up kind of like business casual, grabbed a whole bunch of my business cards, pumped myself up, listening to music in the mindset of I'm attractive, I'm attracting, I am going to have a lot of success and a lot of fun. And so really cold. It was downtown, parked my car and walked over to the place. It was kind of like a bar restaurant place, and I was unsure where it was. They directed me to the room. There was only one person other than me and the host. And it took a little bit of extra time to have everybody trickle through. There were supposed to be 12 people, but only half a dozen showed up. We had a really nice, intimate connection session, and I was able to pass my business cards out and connect with everybody there. A lot of potential and possibilities to set up pop-ups and do some fun events. So I'm really, really excited for that. It was just fun also to engage with people and work on my skills, my communication skills, my listening skills. So I do think that these events would be really great to do more of them. So I wrapped it up, and then I went home because I have to, get the kids from their dad's house, and he ended up saying that he was going to drop them off so that I didn't have to come that way, which was nice. And then I got home and I started to relax, and I was like, what smells like food? And it was my scarf that I was wearing, my jacket, my yoga pants, and my shirt. Like everything I was wearing from the event just reeked of food. And it was almost like I was working in the kitchen. That's how much it was. And I can't say that was pleasant. So I ended up changing all my clothes and throwing them in the wash. And I'm going to reach out to the event coordinator just to, say thank you for the event, and just to give some feedback, and probably let them know that I won't be attending another event at that space just because of that factor. I don't really like to come home and my clothes smell like saturated foods so highly. I don't know how that, I wasn't even really close to the kitchen. I mean, the kitchen was in the middle of the space, but there were doors and it was ventilated. So yeah, it's just something that's not pleasant to me. I know that I don't like that. So I will be reaching out just to give that feedback note. But it was a really cool event. I definitely want to get more into networking, and there's some other networking events that I could probably do that don't include like a food space, or it being super late at night, which was another thing. It was like 7:30 to 9:30. It was kind of late. But it was great. I connected with people. I had great conversations. I felt like it was a good vibe. It was really cold when I walked back to the car, and the kids got here. Their dad dropped them off, so we got home at the same time, and they were super happy to see me. And it was really late already, so we just chilled a little bit, and then got ready for bed and went to bed. And it really, there was not a lot of extra fun things that we did. But it was a full day and it was taxing. And so I think I was a little tired. So I'm just going to get ready for switching out my vehicles tomorrow and getting ready for the weekend coming up. The kids are going to be with their dad, so I have a free weekend. I'm going to see what I can get into, and it definitely will include dancing. It definitely will include some restorative something, maybe a movie, maybe hanging out, maybe not. So we'll just see. So I'm really excited. And then we're getting closer to Christmas. And yeah, lots of exciting things. And it's 11:11 when I am posting about this. So I will take that as my divine nudge to wrap this up. And thank you guys so much for being here, for being present, for holding space for me, for supporting me by listening. Number one, supporting me by subscribing. And I do appreciate it. I love to hear your comments and feedback. And I hope you have the most magical, wonderful, fantastic day or evening, afternoon, whenever you're listening to this. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. Love you. Peace.